Welcome to this homework video. This is designed to help with the homework about repeating decimals and converting them to fractions. So I said I would do problems 11 through 15 from this worksheet, so let's give it a go. And let's see, depending on what class you're in, I kind of modified how we talked about this, but really on the first problem and any of them that have any number in the whole number place, like this guy has a 1, this guy has a 3, I'm going to set that aside until the very end. So as I go through problem number 11, I'm only going to really worry about the 0.5 that's repeating. And the first step that we did in class was go ahead and convert that, or say x is equal to that. And it's 0.5555 forever. I'm just going to do, I'll do 6 5s. I'll try to be consistent as I do this. There's no rhyme or reason or magic to this, but I think it'll help you see what's happening. So I'll do 6 5s, we'll just see what happens. But remember, it does go on forever. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to times both sides by 100. So that becomes 55.5555 forever and ever. And then I'm going to subtract x from both sides. And this step is probably the most confusing of all of them. Remember that up here we said x is equal to this decimal. So on this side I just write minus x, but on this side I put the minus 0.5555 forever. And the whole purpose of this step that we just did is to get rid of the repeating decimal. And so what happens is we're left with 99x here, and this is going to be 55. We'll divide by 99 on both sides, and we'll reduce both numbers are divisible by 11. So I guess we'll simplify is a better way to say it. So this is going to be 5/9. So this means our final answer, we bring this 1 that we set aside, and our final answer is 1 whole and 5 divided by 9. And that's our final answer. And you can put the 5 divided by 9 into your calculator, and in fact you should get 0.555555 forever. Alright, so that's how you set it up. For number 12, let's do a different color. Same idea, the 0 is just set aside. Won't really have to worry about it. But let's see if we can do 12 right here. We don't need a ton of space. It's 0.39 repeating, and so that means it's x equals 0.39, oops, 39, 39, and 39. Goes on forever. In that pattern, I'll times it by, I'll times it by 100, both sides. So I get 39.39. Oh, I keep wanting to do that. 39. And then I'm going to subtract 1x from both sides. Notice how I'm pausing here. X is equal to this decimal. So on this side, I'm just going to put 0.3939 and subtract it. So I'm essentially subtracting x from both sides. I'm going to get 99x is equal to 39. I'll divide by 99 on both sides. I know 3 at least goes into this, so let's see if we can simplify the fractions. 3 goes into this one 13 times, and 3 goes into this 33 times. That might be as good as we can get it. So I think that the fraction in this case is 13 divided by 30. Man, I cannot do this correct. Let's see, there we go. 33. Let's check this. Let's go ahead and open up, let's see, let's do a Google Desmos Scientific. It's right there. And let's do, what was our numbers that we had? We had 13 divided by 33. So 13 divided by 33 is 39, 39, 39, repeating forever and ever. And let me just make sure I did that right. 13 divided by 33 is, yep, that's the right thing. Okay, so we got it. That was number 12. And so number 13, notice this time, this is where it does get a little bit tricky. 13 and 14 have a little bit different steps. Excuse me. So let's see if we can do 13 down here. There's no whole number to worry about. And we know that it's 0.73, which means, and the repeats just on the 3. So x is equal to 0.733333. So we'll do our same first move. 100x is equal to 73.3333. And now this is where in class I might have, depending on the class, we might have talked about, well, if I just put the x in here, and I'm going to do this and then I'm going to get rid of it. So let's subtract x from both sides. If we do this, notice that the 0.73, this isn't going to cancel out the decimal completely. So we need to move the decimal place one time. And if we do that, then it will line up perfect. And the way that we're going to get there is we're going to times both sides take 10x. So 10x goes on this side, and on this side we're going to take this number and times it by 10, which moves the decimal one place. So we're going to be left with 7.3333. And I hope you see the reason why we did that was to get rid of the repeating 0.3s. So we're going to be left with 90x is equal to, let's see, I think that is 66. And we'll divide by 90 on both sides. I think 6 goes into both of these, so we can at least simplify the fraction to this. 11 over 15, and that might be as good as it gets. So let's see. So we think that 0.73 is the same as 11 divided by 15. Let's go over to Desmos and let's try it. 11 divided by 15. Oops, not 55. 0.7333, and 3's go on forever. Oh good, we did this right. So that is 13 is just 11 over 15. 14 is very similar to 13. Excuse me. So we have 3.255, and the 255 is repeating, and notice we have this 3 we're going to set aside and worry about that at the end. So we'll say that x is equal to 0.255 repeating, and so this is going to be 0.255, 255, 255. So then we'll take 100x, just like before, is equal to, and we'll move this decimal 1, 2. We'll move it 2 places, but if we move it only 2 places, we don't capture the whole repeat. We would actually have 25.5255. And if we did that, then the pattern is that we need the pattern to start right at the decimal. So on this one, what we have to do is instead of taking 100x, we're actually going to move the decimal 3 times. So we're going to times it by 10, 100, 1000. So we'll have 1000x is equal to 255.2552555, going on forever. And now we'll subtract, let's see, we will subtract, if we just subtract 1x, will that get us there? Yeah, that'll work. We'll subtract 1x from both sides, and we'll be left with 999x. And on this side, since we said that x is just the decimal, we'll subtract 0.25255, so that we'll get 255 falls down, and we divide it by 999. Both of these numbers are divisible by 3, so I can at least reduce it one time. I might be able to reduce it again. Oh boy. So let's see. I might just cheat and put this into my calculator. 255 divided by 999. Let's see what we get. So 255 divided by 999. Well, that definitely gives me the right number here. And I'm just going to, for our purposes here, I'm going to call that good. So x is equal to this 255,999. And our final answer is we bring the 3 that was here, and we don't need a decimal though. We bring the 3, and it's going to be 255 over 999. Well, heck, I should probably figure out what it reduces to. So 255 is divisible by 3, so that goes in 8 times. That goes in 5. So this is going to be 85 over 333. I think that's still the same thing. And 8 plus 5 is 13. That's that won't work. All right, so I think it's as good as it's going to get. All right, and let's see. So we're done with 14. Number 15. Number 15. 100 dash in this amount. She ran it in this amount. So Paula and Gina are racing. Jamie ran the same distance in 13.55 seconds. Oh, goodness gracious. Who ran the 100 in the least amount of time? All right, well, we got to get them all to fractions. I mean, in theory, you could just type this into your calculator and see what decimal it is. Type this into your calculator, see what decimal it is. But that's not nearly as much fun as what we're going to do. So for 15, here we go. Let's take this guy right here. I could show you how to do 0.5, again, but I already did it up here, so we know it's going to be 5/9. So let's do this. We're going to say that, we'll make a little table here to keep track of our work. This is Jamie. Jamie did it in 13.5, which is the same as 13 and 5/9. Gina ran it in 13 and 10/33. And who else? Paula? Paula did it in 13 and 4/9. Well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get 99 on the bottom of the fraction. So they're all still 13 some change. So Jamie, if I take this and I take 9 times 11, that's 99. So I'm going to times this guy by the fraction, both the top and the bottom. I'm going to times by 11. And I'm going to get 55/99. Gina, I'm going to times both things by 3. So I'm going to get 30/99. Oh, we might have a winner there. And then finally, Paula, I'm going to times everything by 11. 44/99. I think Gina's the big winner. That's the lowest time. Fastest time wins. And that, my friends, is your homework video. If you have questions, please let me know. Thanks a lot.